Bonjour tout le monde, welcome to French class. Today we are going to learn about the French accents. So we have the accent aigu, and the accent aigu is only going to be on the E. And so, but it's going to modify the pronunciation. That is important. So, E with accent aigu, et E without accents. So it's very important when you see a word, is it a accent aigu, and then you have to pronounce a, but if you don't see an accent on it, you have to pronounce it e, e. So here, for example, écran, écran, vélo, vélo, étudiant, étudiant. We also have the accent grave, and then the accent grave is also going to be on the E and modify the pronunciation. And it's going to be different than e, e. For example, mère, mère. You have to open the mouth a little bit more. Mère, écran, écran, accent aigu, mère, accent grave. When the accent grave is on the A, it's the pronunciation doesn't change. You still pronounce A. A. Voilà. Voilà. And here it's the A preposition that's going to have an accent grave. Ou, that the pronunciation is also not modified. Ou avec un accent on the U. And here in those instances, the accent only is serves to differentiate two words. For example, a is a preposition, but a without accent is the verb avoir, to have, that we'll see later. And for example, ou with accent, it means where in English. Attention, and without accent, because we also have it, it means or. So you see, a little accent makes a huge difference. So the accent circonflexe can be found on all the voyelles here. Forêt, forêt. So you see the E, the E has many different accents. So, and every time the pronunciation is different with the E. So, écran, mer, forêt. It's even you have to open the mouth even more. Pâte doesn't change. Pâte, hôpital, hôpital, goûter non plus, and il. So why do we have those accents? It's because with the evolution of the language, before we had an S. The forêt was spelled like this, and then we lost the S, that became an accent circonflexe. Same with hospital, right? That it's still there in English, but then it became like this in French. Then we have, sorry, the tréma, and the tréma is also going to be on the E and on the E. And we use the tréma to differentiate the letter. That means you have to put a little bit more emphasis on that letter that carries the tréma. For example, Noël, Noël, and that means Christmas. And then here it's very you can see the difference here. You have to say maïs, maïs. So you really put the emphasis on the e here, because we also have the word mais, mais. So mais with no accent means but here maïs means corn in English. So again, an accent change the pronunciation, but also the meaning of the word. And then finally, we have the CD, and the CD is placed on the C, and it's a little bit of a symbol like this. So we found it in front of the voyelle O or A, and it's going to be, the sound is going to be different, because C in front of O means co, and it's pronounced co. And then if we have to want to have the sound S, we need to put the CD. Leçon, leçon, leçon. And here, for example, ça with the CD, without the CD, we would say ka. And then here, that's not the sound that we want. So we need the CD to have the sound s, sa, le son. Voilà, c'est fini pour aujourd'hui. Merci beaucoup. À bientôt. Au revoir.